So, I saw a video where Larry Wheels admits that he was spending 10,000 plus on webcam girls per month so he could masturbate. While he has a girlfriend, he would rather spend all this money touching himself. And as his girlfriend, how could she apparently finds out and makes him tell everyone? How on earth could you be with him? He's saying these girls are way better than you by spending so much. You're free. And he would rather you not touch him and spend money and touch himself. And he talks about spending so much money that he spends even more than what's coming in. And he's making quite a bit of money. He has a multi-million-dollar company, apparently. And he's spending so much money, he's in debt? He's spending money he doesn't have? And being in debt makes you do stupid things. It makes you open. And I'm not talking about, oh, you bought a house and you're paying off the loan. I'm talking about like debt because of spending tens of thousands of dollars on webcam girls each month. And I'm going to bring it up again, sports gambling. It just creates the opportunity for young men who have impulse problems to get themselves in trouble. Like Larry Wheels has gone off and on steroids a whole bunch of times now, apparently, and he's relapsed, which I've never heard it said like that for steroids, but so obviously he has an addictive personality. And maybe it's the steroids that he started so young that made him have an addictive personality. I don't know what steroids does to the brain chemistry when you start that young and abuse it that hard. I don't know. But sports gambling, it's a slippery slope. And if you're impulsive, you will slide down hard. And I just don't like it so easily available. That's not that, like, if you want to go to Las Vegas and stuff like that, but, oh, to make it so easy. It's scary. And Larry says he has to keep up with society, with cars and status symbols. That's a really scary way to think, to keep up with society, because that means you really have no morals. You don't really have a personal compass. It's wherever that world says you need to go. And if you get a hold of the wrong thing, then you're going to go in a really bad place. And he has. And apparently he tries to sell some of his company, like 10% of it, and he sells 3% to a friend and then screws them over so he can buy a house and keep up with society. See, he has no morals. He really doesn't have friends. If you're willing to screw him over just to buy a house because you're jacking off to webcam girls so much you literally have no money. Because he would, if he wasn't doing that with the webcam girls, he'd be able to buy the house. So all this is just intertwined, and I hope Larry gives up all of it. And picks up his Bible. Because obviously keeping up with society is not working for him. Because you can't keep up with society. You can't. That's not a way to live. you need help. I hope you get it, and I hope anyone watching this, if you have an addiction, addictive personality, find God. Again, we're missing something, so we dive into something to make us forget what we're missing. And I believe that missing piece is God. So if you're struggling with addiction, in and out of rehabs and stuff like that, maybe try to find the Lord and walk with Him and let Him be your compass. Keep up with Him versus keeping up with society. Because He's been pretty tried and true for thousands of years. He teaches the same things.